My name is Seth Billingsley, and I'm a student at John Brown University, studying international business and political science. My research project is looking at how the COVID-19 pandemic heightened food insecurity across the country, specifically along racial and socioeconomic lines. And I'm using the Northwest Arkansas corridor, about half an hour away from Siloam Springs, as a case study. Northwest Arkansas is home to several international corporations, including Walmart and Tyson Foods, that heavily invest in the area. However, it's also home to a great deal of income inequality, poverty, and food insecurity, despite being rapidly growing both in terms of jobs and population over the past several years. And so, I was curious to see how this community would respond to an increased need. Would it be developing in new partnerships? Would it be ignoring the challenges, placed in front of it? I didn't know. But I've had the opportunity to speak with several community leaders from nonprofits, religious organizations, and even local government officials to ask them about how the community responded. And it's been interesting to see that in general, it seems like the Northwest Arkansas community answered the call. New food pantries opened, new community groups were established, but there was really no underlying principle, at least established by the government thus far, to answer that call and to meet that need. And so this project has really shown me that as a society, we need those underlying principles. We need to have established foundations for responding to crises and answering needs. And so it's been really interesting to do this research in partnership with the Center for Public Justice and be using the resources available with the center to answer questions about creating that foundation and establishing those normative principles that would allow us to better respond to emergencies in the future. It's been a very engaging process. And I think that combined with the work I'm doing with the Center for Public Justice team and the great relationships that I'm building there, the best part of this project has been engaging with members of the community. Whether it's in Zoom or in person, I've had a great time just talking to people, hearing their stories, and asking them engaging questions. As I've mentioned earlier, I've had the opportunity to speak with a wide array of people. Religious leaders have been incredibly generous with their time, discussing their congregations, their practices, and how they responded to the pandemic. A lot of churches in this area were financially struggling, as were many businesses and nonprofits as well. Fortunately, there was a lot of government support for the food social safety net, including the food banks and food pantries. But some of these churches, they responded even without a lot of that additional aid. And that's been really encouraging to see. I think that this entire process has really grown a lot of the skills that I was learning in class. My research ability, my writing ability certainly, as well as my ability to just listen to people around me, to ask questions and hear what they have to say. All in all, the project has been an incredible experience, and I'm exceptionally thankful for this opportunity with the Center for Public Justice. Thank you.